ones, I throw tens, I throw humbuns, I'm not done. Popping hella bands in the spot till the spot done. All you see is green like the spot when rock. Tell the lights play in the spot when my bottles come popped.
Hey, what up, guys? It's Julia Vamps Speaker, and who we got in the building today?
WHOISBRAVY's in the building.
All right. I feel it. So before we get into who is Bravy, like literally who's Bravy, let's talk about the Wu-Tang reference. They said you have roots in with Wu-Tang?
Like, one of my cousins is Shaheem the Rugged Child.
Okay.
You know, gotta put that essential up there.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but one of my cousins is Shaheem the Rugged Child. Like, he's famous for like one of his first things he's famous because he's an actor too. He did the freestyle with Pac, Big, and Big Daddy Kane.
Okay.
Yeah, at Madison Square. So like that. But that was like growing up, I just seen that and that was, you know, I was hype. I'm like, I'm gonna try to rap.
Okay, so we're gonna get into that a little bit later. But let's get into actually, you know what? Let's get into it now. So is that the reason why you got into rapping?
Yeah, I just like the lifestyle of it, like the chains. Everybody loved them. Like they on TV, like, yo, he's on TV. Yeah. I know him. Like,
definitely, I feel it. All right, so how did you come up? So like in a way, you've got a few monikers a little bit. You got the Hooligan moniker and then the Who is Bravy. So let's get into the difference between the two. So we know that you're Who is Bravy, but what's up with the Hooligan? Like
the Hooligan is like, cause we is Who's the label and like we're basically the Who's, so
okay.
Like a hooligan, you feel? And you know, that's our label that we got, Who is the label. So every artist, I would say, or every person in affiliation would be a hooligan.
Okay, dope. So then how do we come up with the Who's Bravy?
Who's Bravy is just, you know, I'm working at a point where people gonna know who Bravy is, you know what I'm saying?
Dope. All right. So let's talk a little bit more about when you started rapping. So at what age did you start rapping?
Probably at like 12, and then started taking it serious like right after high school.
Okay.
Then, you know, we got our ups and downs with it. You know, this comes with the course of everything, you know, like, but then I got real serious, like, cause I had caught, ended up catching the case, you know, like, then, like, this is before, like, this is like, before I caught the case, leading up to the case, you know, like where we from, we used to be, or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that used to help. I ain't gonna try to say the most, but, you know, that used to help, like, fuel my character for that.
Okay.
Cause that money just give us a rush back then, like, you know what I'm saying? But then I caught the case and I'm like, nah, let me slow down. Ended up having a kid, let me slow down. I'm gonna focus really in on music now.
Right.
And that's how like Things Never Stay the Same came about. My project that I got out now on all platforms.
Yeah, you dropped that a couple weeks ago too. So like what was for you, so before you started, I guess when you started ended up scamming, do you think that slowed you down?
Nah, hell no.
Or did it distract you? Because I feel like, first of all, with your cadence, your style, everything, you're nice. So wait, before I get to my next part, when did you actually start dropping projects?
I dropped the project probably like, what was that, 2015 called Return to Sender.
Right.
My man Believes the Hype had mixed that, made the beat, produced that and everything. I dropped that, and then I had another record that came after that with an artist from Staten Island, Light Fortunato. We dropped the hard record that started going like on SoundCloud. That shit was going crazy because he's still hot to me, but he was very, very hot that time. And then after that, I caught a record with Mayhem Loren. Like he's like with Action Bronson and all of that. Like on like I caught a record with him, and then that kind of helped my SoundCloud as well too. And then now I got like on this project I got another Staten Island person, Abby Jasmine. Right. She featured on one of the records On the Ground.
OTG, right?
Yeah, we're about to drop that.
She bodied
soon.
that up.
Yeah,
she
went ham. And then we got my man from Young Money, Molly Don't Shoot Him. So on the Worm joint, right, from out there from New Orleans, and then it's still coming together. And then like the end of this month, I'm about to drop Victim on Jr. with a producer that's very known, V-Don Serious Sounds. So about to drop a quick little 3-joint EP on them, just to keep, you know, my fans, like, to help them keep appreciating the art of it.
Definitely. So you only dropped two EPs then. The one that you just dropped, I'd say what was like
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. It was like 2-3 weeks ago. And then the one from 2015, Return to Sender. Okay. Yeah. So what happened in between? I mean, we obviously know what happened in between there. Were you writing anything while you were, you know?
Yeah, I stay writing. I'm always in the studio, but I was going through a lot, like rebranding phases and, you know, trying to figure more out myself and my aesthetic.
Right.
but then not really realizing that, like, what I was doing kind of was like a way of life. And even though, like, we got picked or whatever you would say, I guess it made me who I am today. Like,
okay.
You know, it molded the way I think, it molded the way that I catered on the music, how I hear the music.
So you live what you rap about, basically.
I live it.
Definitely. All right, so let's talk about your new project that you obviously just dropped. Let's break down the process of how you created that project. What was the creative intent for that project?
The creative intent, I would say, is like, I just feel, because, you know, the average minority, you know, young black man, I feel like we go through a lot of life and like a lot of phases in life of having to learn. A lot of us have to learn the hard way.
Right.
You know, unfortunately, some harder than the others. And regardless, things will never stay the same, whether it's gonna go good, whether it's gonna go bad. And that's how I feel like we all, as young black men, go through today anyway. Because we want to keep up with what's going on in the world, and the means of getting that, sometimes we don't have that. So then you gotta find, you know, alternative ways to getting that, you feel?
Right.
Then that could lead you in a whole nother whirlwind, up your plans that you originally got and just throw you off or throw you in.
Right, definitely. So what's the favorite track off of, what is it? I'm about to mess it up. Nothing.
Things Never Stay the Same?
Yes, Things Never Stay. I was about to say, nothing was the same in that track. It's throwing me off, I'm sorry.
My favorite track, I don't know. It might have to be Highs and Lows, because I feel like, you know, a lot of people could relate to that. I'm not saying that situation, because everybody thinking that's me talking about my life. I don't know if that's me talking about my life. But,
okay.
But I know a lot of black men go through that. You feel? I know a lot of black men go through this, like, from baby mama drama, then they getting fed up, or their girlfriends, ladies get fed up, you know, very quickly nowadays, I would say. But that happens, you know. Right. And as men, we need to learn from those mistakes and those wrongs to be better for tomorrow, for the next person who's gonna come in our life.
Definitely, you're very mature. Definitely for this generation.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
All right, so let's talk about the feature you did on Like Bolt, that you ended up on the Cashmoney app. That AP, excuse me.
Yeah.
You call them Cashmoney app. Cashmoney AP track. How did that all happen?
We had planned on doing a mansion party. We threw a mansion party at that time. And in the midst of while we waiting for the date to come, me and my other bro Peso, he had came to me with it like, yo, I got this record, let's do this. I'm like, I bet. So I hear it, and it just, as soon as I heard it, it's like it wrote itself. And then I'm like, yo, let's make sure that we get the video done at the mansion party while everybody did. Then that's how that came, and that was like a big turnout at that mansion party that we threw. It got shut down, but shit happens.
Hey, listen, it does. And on that particular track too, I felt like you demanded everybody's attention.
Yeah.
So like when you're rapping, is that something that you think about? Like it don't even matter. Like I don't mean to disrespect anybody that you've been on a track with or features with. You demand like, listen.
Yeah, you're gonna hear this. Yeah, you're gonna hear me.
Okay, definitely.
Because I want everybody to know who Bravy is. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So they were like, who the is that? That's Bravy. Who's Bravy?
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking too. I was like, where has he been all my life?
Yes,
like,
right. Thank you.
No, I got you. That was the like. I wasn't expecting. My thing was I wasn't expecting that because I saw the name and then it just didn't like line up. I'm like, all right, but it does after you listen. Like, all right, you got to know who this guy is. So when are you doing a show or doing a tour?
I'm trying to really think right now. I know we're supposed to go to we're attending South by Southwest, so we're performing at a couple of spots. I don't know the exact ones yet, but I'll post it up within like the next couple of weeks so that the people following me on the gram, who is Bravy, you know what I'm saying, they can see and keep up with everything we're doing.
Definitely. And then we also talked a little bit about you dropping projects every month. So when are you going to start dropping projects every month? When does that start?
That starts 2020. So 2020, I'm going to roll out body of work, nice little piece of art every month. So January, phase 1 was Things Never Stay the Same, you know, introducing myself back out to the masses.
Right.
And
you got some time to make up too, by the way.
Yeah, a lot. But we got a lot in the stash, so we want everybody to really hear that. Definitely. February, we got Victim on Junior, produced by V Dawn. March, we're gonna come with Trouble Never Comes Alone, produced by Zantana. Know what I'm saying? Then the people will see what the rest will be with the rollout.
All right, no doubt. And then before we wrap this up, if there's anybody else that you could collab with, producer or rappers, who would that be?
Right now, I got to collab with my bro C Black from Staten Island. You know, he's all over the radio right now. So,
Okay.
you know, that's one person I know. Me and him got something gonna come. I really want, like, this year, my real goal. I really want to get a record with Doughboy from Fee Beans.
Okay.
He's hot. Like, I think he's wavy. Him. You know, I don't know about Roddy Ricch. You might be out of my but I know nothing you put in the atmosphere might come back. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely not. All right, so this is my favorite part of the show. It's called 5 Fast Facts. Gotta be quick with it, though.
All right,
you gotta be quick with it. Just drop 5 gems for your fans that they don't know about you that you want them to know about yourself.
I think too much. I argue with my bros all day over some boy. They say I'm stubborn. Sometimes I agree, sometimes I don't.
Okay.
I got a kid, you know, she's everything. She changed me. And I'm single, ready to mingle now.
Ladies, you heard it here first. WHOISBRAVY is single and ready to mingle. Slide in them DMs. Anything could happen after today.
Bet.
All right, thank you so much, WHOISBRAVY, for jumping on the show with me.
Yeah, always.
Julia Vamps.
I pay attention. Julia Vamps, WHOISBRAVY. We out.
Thank you so much for listening.